Alright, we're live. No. I turned it to where they can't hear you. Are you gonna ready up? Okay, I don't actually know if it's working, so... Okay, it's working. It's working. We're live, we're live, we're live. Jeez, this is gonna be weird for me to commentate when I can hear all of you guys. Alright, 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 alright. Oh shoot, I almost stopped the stream. I'm muting the two that are racing. I did. He's not even talking. Why would I have to mute Sam? Alright. 125's MX of Nations. I know the stream can't hear you, Sam, but who's your prediction for the 125 class? Oh. Right now we got Young Mac out front with Shooter second, Joseo third, Shire fourth, LD 3-0, Dynamics up here fourth, fifth. Got Strict, yeah, we got Strixie too. I mean, obviously you're gonna have someone in your class, in the class that's on your team. I guess you didn't think too hard. Yeah. Shire lagged out. Yeah, I mean, your team gets the worst race dropped. Just due to us having so many 15-minute motos and it being a triple crown. We have never restarted during our actual GP season like that unless there was a start glitch. That's the only time we ever restart. So very unfortunate. Only time we will restart on a lag out is if you lag out before the gate drops. You still have a very good chance, Shire. As long as nothing else happens and you guys finish all the motos, that moto will be dropped because you get your worst finish or worst moto finish dropped from the night, no matter what class. Only one moto though. So there's still a very good chance here that Team Japan can do something. I believe that is Shire's team. Yes. Australia just made the move in the second now, past Team USA. The Aussie kid is nice, but I'm gonna have to root for the last minute fill-in rider for pressure applier right here, Dynamic, for Team USA. Who is out front? Oh, that's Canada. Team Canada out front. Uh, 125s are opting to go outside, it looks like, before the rollers. Oh, Dynamic goes inside. Let's see if did he get it? Yeah, he got the pass on Young Mac. So Team USA back in the second. I really wish this this game was just advanced as Supercross 5 was, so Shire would be able to join back into the racing. Because that is one reason I do like Supercross 5 better, is just because of the lobby settings and the way the lobbies work. As the sense of the racing goes, this game by far, in my opinion, has better racing. So Team Australia is the favorite here in this class. They were the favorite after the qualifiers. They look to be the fastest one out there. I know Shooter or Dynamic here wasn't even here, but Young Mac's still in a good spot for Team Australia right now, sitting second. Dynamic snipes Team USA third. X209 Shooter, though, out of Team Canada, is leading this thing and starting to pull away. Duncan Nick from Team Netherlands sitting fourth. Jose Otero from Team Spain sitting fifth. We are doing 3:15s. No, yeah, I'm getting to that, Brennan. 1 second. Let me reply to Shire. We were doing 2:15s and 1 5-minute for every class, just so time is not too drug out. But the 5-minute will come at random times. It won't be like, it's not always going to be a first or second moto. It'll just be a random moto. But Team Spain sitting fifth. Strixie, I believe that's how you say it, sitting sixth out of it's Team Germany. The Real Tug sitting seventh. Team Nigeria. LD30 in 8th out of Team Ireland. And that's your field. Oh, it looks like Dynamic out of Team USA is starting to make a battle here for the lead. Oh, his Young Mac is there as well. Was maybe a mistake we didn't see by Shooter? Dynamic has stayed a lot lower over that. Let's see if it sets him up over this next couple set. Oh. Shooter's able to get the lead back. I'm so glad I decided to stream. Let's go back here. Duncan's still fourth. Joseo is fifth. Strixie is sitting sixth. Oh, as he cases that jump there. The Real Tug in seventh with LD30 in 8th. Young Mac is leading into the lead. I don't know if a mistake happened or if it was just purely a line. These guys are on it though. Oh, Shooter and Young Mac. It looks like they made contact, not like crazy contact, just, you know, racing incident, and it pushed Shooter to the right side off the track, which led him to get reset. Oh, that was a very close call. Some more contact. I think that kind of helped Young Mac though stay lower to the ground. Let's see, this inside's really fast if you can get it. But can the 120... Oh, yes. Gets the double. Dynamic set up on the outside, and he pulls a Tomac move around the outside. Young Max coming down the inside, doesn't make quite as aggressive of a move as he could have. Shooter's still hanging in there, watching them battling this out. It's all it is one mistake away from them, guys. Just need to stick right where he is and wait for one of them to make the mistake. Duncan is still fourth. Joseo has now caught him though, looking to gain a couple more points, or sorry, one more point for Team Spain here. As he does, he makes the pass in the rollers before the finish. Duncan now fifth, the Real Tug sixth, Strixie seventh with LD30 in 8th. Dynamic though is out front. Oh, it looks like a mistake was made by Young Mac. Now he's all the way back into third. Dynamic has a pretty decent lead, one crash lead. Same with Shooter over Young Mac. And then the gap from third to fourth, it looked like it was bigger at one point, but it's starting to get a little tight. The Real Tug sitting 6th, Strixie 7th, LD30 still 8th. Let's see what these guys are doing here for 4th and 5th. They're battling it out. It is Team Netherlands and Team Spain. Team Netherlands, Duncan X Nick on a Fantic 125. You don't see those too often. Jose Tiero is on the gas. Young Mac is on the gas as well. Shooter's on a KTM. And Dynamic Snipes is on a KTM as well. LD30 Husky. Real Tug is a Yamaha. Strixie is a gas. So, yeah, Fantic is not really a bike you see too often. Team USA, Dynamic Snipes is leading this thing though. Team Canada, X209 Shooter is closing up the gap ever so slightly. And then Young Mac is still about the same distance away from Shooter. Yeah, just like Vivid said, the stream can't hear Vivid, but I will basically say what he just said. He said props to Dynamic for basically just showing up out of the blue and riding this 125. Oh, as LD30 gets disconnected. But I was going to fill in the 125 class and race the 250 class because we had no other choice. Pressure had something come up. Life comes first. Totally understandable. And Dynamic just joined the party and said, hey man, I'll race. Just threw him right on the 125s and looks like he doesn't have a problem. Now, I'm not gonna say he'll go out here and dominate the whole time because Shooter is right there on him. And Young Mac is not far behind as well. It looks like he might have made another mistake. But mistakes are going to happen, just like that right there. So Young Mac is not out of this. Team Australia still has a chance. There's 8 more motos. So anything can go. Shooter opts is outside. Dynamics opting the inside. That inside's definitely a faster line. Thank you everyone for tuning in. 16 viewers now. Oh, Shooter trying to get Team Canada up on top here in the first moto of the night in the 125 class. But it is Team USA of Dynamic Snipes of Team USA, sorry. Get that backwards. Out front right now. Team Australia is sitting 3rd. That is Young Macadelic. Jose Tero is making up a lot of time. He's now caught the back of Young Mac and looking to gain another point. Oh, yes, Shooter is all over Dynamic right now. Let's take a quick run through the field though. Young Mac 3rd, Jose Tiero 4th, Duncan X Nick 5th, Strixie 6th, sorry, the Real Tug 7th, and that is your field. I believe LD30 lagged out or disconnected in 8th, and Shire disconnected in 9th. Shooter looks like he made a mistake. Alright. Shire said he's going to get that figured out so it doesn't happen again. Alrighty, looks like Team USA is starting to pull away here. As I say that, it looks like Shooter has just made up time in that rollers. Young Mac is starting to lose some time on that front group though, but he pulled away from Jose Otero, the Spain rider. Team Netherlands has caught back up to 4th. That is Duncan X Nick. Strixie, let's see here, I already forgot the team, Team Germany. And the real tug is Team Nigeria. I'm not trying to be biased here by any sorts, but for the podium, my podium prediction for the MX of Nations, the overall, I'm gonna say it's gonna consist of probably Team USA, Team Canada, and I honestly want to say Team Australia, but I have a very good feeling a team like Spain or Japan or even, let me look at the team here. Yeah, no, those two teams, I think they could do it. Because they got a throwaway. Samuel was sitting there making fun of me, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm so biased." Hey, I just, you gotta support your own team. You gotta sound like Jason Thomas at the actual MX of Nations. Only talked about Team USA. Yeah, no, that's it was a little over the top. It looks like these top two were right with each other, and they're just steadily pulling away from the rest of the field. Duncan X Nick, Team Netherlands, has made the move on Team Spain of Jose Otero. Strixie is still sitting 6th. That is Team Germany, and then Team Nigeria is still 7th. Team USA, though, out front. I have a feeling these last 2 laps are going to be a deal breaker here for this first moto. Who's going to make the mistake first? Is it going to be the Team Canada rider, X209 Shooter, or the Team USA rider of Dynamic Snipes? I wouldn't like to count Young Mac out of this because we have seen a lot of mistakes happen, but I don't know. The gap is pretty large. Anything can happen, though. Heck, even a lag out could happen, or, anything like that. I know that's not what you want to have happen, but if you're Team Australia in that sense, you'll take that extra point if you can get it. Watch this battle from the back here. Let's go on the further back view. It looks a little weird this way and glitchy in this camera angle, but you get to see a little bit more. Oh, a Shooter makes the mistake that I was talking about. He did. Dynamics just has to stay calm. Who, I had that prepared? Oh, what do you say? Oh, the stream can't hear you, so. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Let's see, though, Can Dynamic stay calm and stay collected and get this win, or is he going to make the mistake and have this right back down to the last lap battle? But Team Australia rider of Young Max sitting third. Team, I believe that's Netherlands, right? Yes, Team Netherlands sitting fourth. Duncan X Nick. Team Spain rider Jose Tiero sitting fifth. Strixie sixth. That is Team Germany, yes. And then Team Nigeria. Ooh, the real tug just goes down. But the white flag is out. And Dynamic Snipes is still in the lead. Couple more corners. I say a couple more corners. Yeah, you got like 12 or 14, buddy. But yeah, just like great racing so far. I don't know what else to say. The beginning of this race was really crazy. Three-way battle up until pretty much about, I want to say, the 8-minute mark, around there. I know there is 2 more motos, but I think you have a little longer than that, Sam. Why do you think Salt went and ate dinner? It looks like maybe Shooter is just settled in for second. I think he knows he can... Oh, he did? Okay, well, I just got confirmation he went down again, so I thought he was just settling it in, you know, because he knows he can compete. He just doesn't want to throw anything else away and lose more than he, you know, is going to. I mean, he's only losing a point, but... He went down, he didn't back it off. Sorry, okay? Yep, you're still not on Salt's level, so that's good. he... Oh no, he said he got a 202. I think he said he got a 202. And that is Dynamic Snipes, the Team USA rider, taking the win here in the first 125 moto. Team Canada, X209 Shooter second. Young Macadelic is looking to cross the line in third for Team Australia. Make sure I get the camera out to take a picture so I get the results in. Alright, yes, so that is Team Australia rounding out the podium. Then it is Team Netherlands of Duncan X Nick in fourth. Team Spain, Jose Otiero in fifth. Team Germany in sixth. That is the Real Tug 405 of Nigeria in seventh. I believe that is LD30 in eighth, and then Shire in ninth. So we need to get LD back in here if he's still racing. And Shire as well. Oh, the Real Tug probably got disconnected, no problem. So it's looking like we may only have 8 riders going forward. I'm not sure if LD30 and the rest of Team Ireland is going to be racing. We will take a couple minute intermission here, just make sure everyone's, you know, ready. Alrighty, once everyone's readied up here, we'll go ahead and get started. I love all the comments supporting the teams, Netherlands, Japan, Spain. Just waiting on Joseo and the Real Tug to ready up whenever they're ready. We're not going to wait any longer than probably another minute and a half, 2 minutes. Don't want to delay the night any longer than it needs to be. There goes the Real Tug. He's readied up. Just waiting on the Spain rider. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 riders. Not sure. We might be missing a couple other teams as well. I know there are actually teams that are overseas, so it's tough to get the all the time schedules figured out for everyone to be an actual MX of Nations, because you can't just travel to the US, you know, like they did this year, or overseas somewhere else. This second moto will be the 5-minute moto. Be a 5-minute sprint. So this will be for the just give the guys who doesn't have the conditioning or the endurance a little bit more of a chance. Give everyone a couple moments here to get their settings set. Alright, we're just waiting on Young Mac. He's either here and didn't ready up, or he's using the bathroom, something like that, along the lines of that. Oh, nope, he's here. Alright, Shooter's giving me the Christmas tree. We are ready. Alrighty, moto number 2 of the 125 class is getting underway. Can Team Canada come out on top here in moto number 2? Can Team Australia, or will it be Team USA again? Or will it be someone totally new that wasn't on the podium in the first moto? Duncan X Nick out of Team Netherlands looked pretty fast. Jose Otero looked pretty fast out of Team Spain. I know Shire had an unfortunate disconnection. He is going to be a rider that is up there as well. I really think everyone has a solid chance in this 5-minute plus 2-lap moto. The start is definitely going to be key. And who will get the whole shot? Oh, it looks like Shooter jumped the gate just a little too soon. It looks like the Australian rider, Young Mac, not actually Australian, but Team Australia. Probably like an hour. Looks like Dynamic Snipes is already making a push for the lead here. It looks like he has a sense of urgency. He might know that Shooter is right behind him in third. That is Shire in fourth right now. Team Japan. Team Spain rider Jose Otero sitting fifth. The Real Tug, Team Nigeria, seventh now. Strixie, Team Germany, I believe, just got by him. And that is Duncan X Nick, Team Netherlands rider, made the move on the Real Tug. And let's go back up to the lead here. Dynamic Snipe still in second. Shooter has now gained pace or gained touch with the lead group here. Oh, he shows a will to Dynamic. Dynamic knows he's there. They both stay pretty low over that. So right now, as it stands, I believe it would be Team USA, Team Australia, then Team Canada. I do not see it finishing like this, though. I see a lot of position changes happening. Regardless of who it is, I just don't see it finishing exactly how it is. Or, I mean, they could change positions 20 times and it end up coming back to this. Regardless, though, there's already 2.5 minutes plus 2 laps left. This is going to be a quick moto just because the lap times are around I want to say a 2... What are they, Vivid? A 2:12, 2:13? I guess he's not here to answer me. I believe they're around like a 2:12, 2:13 area, so they may only get a total of like 4 or 5 laps here in this moto. It is for sure a sprint moto. Something new. I really hope they change the lobbies in a sense to where we could run maybe 250s with 450s. That way, you know, we can mix classes and that sort. That way we don't have to do a triple crown in each class. I mean, we don't really have to, but I figured this would be a fun way to do it. Oh, as it looks like young Matt cases that double. That allows Dynamic to get right up behind him. And, oh, is he going to go around the outside? No. Oh, that allows Shooter. He's going up the inside. Is he going to get the pass? What's up, Twister? How you doing, man? You can run 250 and 450. If last minute you... Oh, a mistake by Young Mac. He gets reset. If last minute one of your teammates cannot make it, we are allowing you to run both classes if you need to, or someone run 2 classes. You know... It is what it is. We're not going to be too picky on it. We'll still let you and your team race. Just, someone's going to have to fill in that class. And race the both classes. That's all it is. You can run... Oh, he's meaning you can run yeah, 252 stroke you can, I believe. And 450. I'm meaning, 254 stroke and 454 stroke. Team Australia, though, Young Mac is still on this. He opts to go to this inside line. Oh, he gets reset just a little too far inside there. Man. Came to watch the Rippers. Hell yeah, Twister. That was a late read on that comment. Shooter, though, is doing everything he can to try and get the lead here. They're already going to have the 2-lap card. Or, nah, is it going to be the 2-lap card? I believe, yeah. Yeah, definitely the 2-lap board coming out already. This is for sure a sprint. Shire sitting 4th for Team Japan. Team Netherlands rider Duncan X Nick sitting 5th. Team Germany rider Strixie, I believe that is. And then Jose Otero, the Team Spain rider, 7th, and Team Nigeria, the Real Tug, sitting in 8th. We figured the 315s would be a little bit drug out, and all the guys would be a little bit, you know, tired of it. So we figured the 5-minute would be a nice little sprint. That was a great pass by Shooter, though. Sorry I didn't even acknowledge it. Dynamic had to try and get a different line there, but ended up losing time. I seen him gain so much time that he was about to rear end Shooter, so he just had to go for the high line. Dynamic's doing very good at staying low over most of these jumps, but so is Shooter. Young Mac has lost the touch with the lead group. Shire is not too far behind Young Mac, and Duncan X Nick is right on him. Jose Otero, are there different camera angle options? Yes, I can run through them. Jose Otero, though, is sitting 6th. Strixie is 7th. The Real Tug 8th. Dynamic is out front, though. Here's first person. It looks alright. What? Hello? What happened to Dynamic? It looks like he just waited up for Shooter. Here's the further out third person. I don't know if maybe they took each other, or Dynamic took him out or something. Maybe that happened. This is going to be a last lap battle. Shooter has a better line through them rollers. Dynamic cuts his line off, though. We cannot look away from this battle here in this final lap. Second moto. Actually, sorry, I will. Just wanted to see the gap here. If there's any battles going on real quick. Gaps look pretty good. Shooter, though, is right on your leader, Dynamic Snipes. So you can see the tear-offs line. Yeah, I wish you could, actually, I believe you can, like, if you're actually playing and not direct race directing or spectating, I believe you can actually customize the third-person camera to be angled differently and that sort of thing. So it looks a lot better than, let's say, this does. Which it, I mean, still doesn't look too bad here, but you know, everyone has a fine-tuning of their liking. Oh, Dynamic got reset. Don't ever look at this way. I mean, it's kind of awful, but we'll see. Watch him grab another tear off. If he, I guess not. This kind of looks pretty cool, though. Not gonna lie. Oh, Dynamic almost goes over the berm. And that looks like it's gonna be it. It looks like Shooter, as long as he can get these last two corners perfect. Oh, Dynamic is going. Yeah, I knew he was gonna go for it just by the way he was setting himself up. Didn't get it angled properly. But Shooter, Team Canada, takes the win in Moto number 2. Team USA rider Dynamic Snipes 2nd. Young Macadelic Team Australia is 3rd. Team Japan of Shire in 4th. Oh, wait, I might have spoke too soon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Team Spain just made a last second pass. Team Spain finishing 5th. Jose Otero. Duncan X Nick, Team Netherlands 6th. Strixie Team Germany 7th. Team Nigeria, the Real Tug in 8th. That is Moto number 2 of the 125 class, and we'll We will have another short little intermission, and then we will begin our last 15 plus 2 125 moto. And then we will be moving on to the 250 class. Great race. Shooter was able to get that thing on the last lap. You know, Young Mac has so far went 3-3. I know he's probably frustrated. He has some more in the tank. He knows that. I know that. He is your defending 250 JGR Pro MXGP League champion. So that should say something. He knows he has a speed. Everyone knows he has a speed. He just has to put the race together. Give these guys a couple more moments here. So far, we've been live for 40 minutes. Not too bad. You know, just considering we've been sitting here trying to get lobby, you know, intermissions and stuff, that adds probably about 10 minutes total. What? Oh, it's not talking to me. Alright, we're just waiting on Strixie and the real tug to ready up. Make sure everyone's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shooter's giving me the Christmas tree. Wait for everyone else. Oh, I didn't see Vivid's comment. He said, I'm eating, it is a 113. I'm pretty bad at reading comments. I don't know how, considering they're on the monitor right to my right. But alright, everyone's readied up. Let's make sure we got everyone in here. 1, 2. Alright, let's go. Final moto of the 125 class. So did you take best two motos from each class? Shooter, no. It is one moto of the whole 9 motos combined will be dropped. Your worst moto for the whole team. Oh, sorry. Thought I hit proceed. Let everyone get their settings set up. Young Mac, just waiting on him. Duncan X Nick's giving us the Christmas tree. Alright, I believe everyone's ready. We're going to go ahead and get started with the final 125 moto. Moto number 3. So far, Australia has went 3-3, rounding out the podium. And Team USA and Team Canada have flip-flop motos. 1-2 and then 2-1. So right now, Team USA and Team Canada are tied for the lead here at the MX of Nations overall. Oh, and we get a... That's probably, I want to say, my first actual lag out hosting on my connection. No problem, though. We'll take it here instead of during the race. I mean, we were in the same lobby for a pretty good amount of time, so it's understandable. Questions on. Time qualifying, no. Tower automatic. Restricted, yes. Yeah, Strixie, the lobby crashed. We're getting it back up and going. And, you know, normal milestone stuff. It normally doesn't happen too often on my connection when I'm hosting, but, you know, it's milestone. Can't really prevent it. Shire, no. You only drop one from all classes combined, yes. Out of the 9 total motos that are tonight, you can only drop one of those motos. Alright, who else do I need to invite here? 1 second. Joseo. Young Mac. And the real Tug, I believe. Alrighty, just waiting for everyone to get back in the lobby here. We got 5, waiting on 3 more. Two more now. Now 1 more. Who are we missing? Strixie, I believe. The last race is 15-minute. Each class will have 1 5-minute race. It'll be at random though. It won't always be the second moto. Strixie, we're just waiting on you, my man. Oh, you're all good. Just waiting on Strixie to get his game back going. He had to restart it. There we go. Strixie looks to be in the lobby. He's readied up. Waiting on Joseo and Dunk. It looks like Duncan's ready. We'll just go ahead and get started here. Alright, give you guys about 5-10 seconds here. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and get going. I know this screen does cause some issues if you stay in that gate screen, you know, and track info stuff a little too long. So we try to, you know, keep it going as quick as possible. But I like everyone get their physics changed and everything like that. I hate you can't lock it because it says I'm on standard, but I'm not even racing. Alrighty, final moto of the night, getting ready to go underway here. Or sorry, not of the night, jeez. I'm getting ahead of myself, god dang. Final moto of the 125 class. We're a disaster. Hey man, we announced the schedule, so if you don't like it, don't race, simple as that. It just started. We did the original, if you want us to respect the original schedule, it's 3 15-minute motos. So, I don't know what you're complaining about. We shortened up the format for guys like you, and you're still unhappy. So, that goes to show. Dynamic Snipes is sitting second with Young Mac out front early on. Jose Otero third, Strixie fourth, The Real Tug fifth, Duncan X Nick sixth. X209 Shooter is back in eighth early on. This is not the spot he wants to be in. In the long run, Brendan, I probably saved a total of an hour combined with 3 15-minute motos extra. That would be 3 more 15-minute motos instead of 5s. So you got to think, plus the 2, that's another extra 5 minutes. So that's an extra about, I'd just like to say 20, 25 minutes for a 15-minute moto. So yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. It's about still 10 minutes saving. So yeah, that's about half. I'd still call it an hour total of time. Looks like though Jose Otero just got reset in the lead. Now it's gonna give. Ooh, I switched back to 8th. The Real Tug clipped that jump. Almost went over the bars. Air Max second. It looks like Dynamic might have went down. Shooter's already up in the 3rd. Rider for Team Canada. Team Australia has just made the pass into the lead. That is Young Mac out front. Oh, it looks like the Spain rider, tucks the front end in the corner. Makes a mistake that allows Team Canada rider X29 Shooter to get by. Dynamic is now making up some time on them too. See who's back here in 5th. That is Strixie, I believe Team Germany rider. Team Japan rider Shire sitting 6th. Team Netherlands rider Duncan X Nick sitting 7th. The Real Tug in 8th. That is Team Nigeria rounding out your field. Team Australian rider though is looking good here in the final moto early on. It's about 5-second lead. Ooh, Shooter takes away that inside line from Dynamic. This is going to be a battle here in moto number 3. The Spain rider of Jose Otero is still right there with them though in 4th. Strixie not too far behind either. Neither is Shire. Next, Nick. The way he just started out of the corner, it looks like he might have went down, but I could be wrong. Real Tug is sitting in 8th still. Oh, Dynamic Snipes goes down. Oh, Shooter must have had a big mistake back in 4th. And Jose Otero is now making a run into 2nd to pass Dynamic. Oh, hits the inside a little too hard there. Gets reset. Hands 2nd place right back to the Team USA rider of Dynamic Snipes. X09 Shooter is trying. Oh, another reset by Jose Otero. He's trying to put Spain on the map here. Get a podium finish in the final 125 moto. This set out to be a good final moto here, as Young Mac finally found his pacing and got got those 125 weird feelings out of the way those first 2 motos. He might have found the flow now. Don't want to have the commentators curse and jinx him, but he looks very solid. Dynamic Snipes and Shooter, though, they're both looking solid as well. So is Jose Otero. Strixie looking really solid in this final moto. Shire as well. Duncan and the Real Tug are just chugging along. Duncan still has the field a little bit ahead of him. He can still see him, but I believe the Real Tug is a little bit out of sight. Still scoring most points he can. I mean, not the most, but he's still scoring points since there's no E-motos. There's, I believe, what would that be? That would be 13 points if you would be first in a B moto, so that would be pretty rough. Couple teams weren't able to actually make it out because of the scheduling. There's not much we can do with our free time to host it. We only have certain times we can host these. We try to make it fair for everyone. Looks like Jose has made the move on Shooter, or maybe a mistake by Shooter, but as I say that, commentators curse, jeez. It gets, a little bit of bumping, ugh. Probably going to be a warning for Shooter. Shire's sitting. Oh, him and Jose are battling now. Moto 2 was it was Shooter, yeah, it was Shooter. Dynamic 2nd and Young Mac 3rd. Correct.
Correct.
We're 7 minutes plus 2 laps to go here, and Jose's sitting 4th. Shire's right on him in 5th, though. Strixie's not too far behind the Team Germany rider in 6th. Shooter, though, Dynamic has made the move, has now gotten by the Team Australia rider of Young Macadelic. A sense of urgency maybe now, as Shooter knows he cannot let Dynamic get the lead and run away with it. Oh, as I say that, it looks like a mistake was made by Dynamic. The lead goes right back to Young Mac. This could potentially be a really interesting finish to this final 125 moto. Oh, they're both going to go for that inside. make a little bit of contact, a little aggressive by Dynamic, but nothing too crazy, you know. It's the final moto. They both want the win equally as bad. Dynamic did have the inside there. I mean that might sound a little biased, but racing incident. That's what I see it as right there. No, Dynamic definitely could have done him a lot worse in that corner. He's still right behind him. Young Max keeping Dynamic honest here. Shooter is not looking like he's like gaining time very, very fast, but he is gaining time ever so slightly. Looks like he gained actually probably about 2 seconds right there. 2 seconds is a lot, but he was about like, I want to say 8 seconds back. Now it's probably only about 5, maybe even less. Shooter is pushing now. That sense of urgency I spoke about is probably there. He knows what he needs to get done. If anything, he knows he definitely needs to get back into the number 2 spot. But as I say that, young Mac knows he needs to finish in the number 2 spot so he can gain, or I guess not gain a point, but you get what I'm saying. To lose a point, it's like, you know, golf, Triple Crown scoring, lowest score wins. Young Mac is really hanging with Dynamic here. Shooter hasn't made up too much more time the rest of this lap. I believe it's the beginning of the laps where he's really, really fast, and that's where he's making up the time. He could prove me wrong here because there's still a couple more corners left this lap. Shooter is opting to go outside here into the rollers. I think everyone else is going inside. Yeah, Shooter does make up a lot of time there right at the beginning of that lap. Young Mac, it looks like made up a little bit more time on Dynamic. Oh, Dynamic makes a little mistake. This is the racing I like to see. No crashes, no resets, just straight up racing. And yeah, mistake, blowing out of a line. You know, yeah, you should see that because that's what's going to happen when you're pushing the limit. I mean, a reset and a crash will happen too, but like, you don't want to see that. You want to see, you know, obviously you want to see some solid racing. I thought I heard another 2-stroke right behind him, but not right behind him, but Shooter is making up a little bit of time here and there. Just like I said, ever so slightly. He's clawing his way back into this. Comes up a little short there. Check out the rest of the field. Team Spain rider Jose Otero sitting 4th. Team Japan rider Shire sitting 5th. Team Germany rider Strixie sitting 6th. Team Netherlands rider Duncan X Nick sitting 7th, and Team Nigeria of Real Tug 405 in 8th. He's not too far off of Duncan X Nick, so he could lose a point there, gain a position, lose a point. It doesn't look like anyone else is too close besides oh, yep, now there's a battle for 5th. Let's go back up to the lead here. It looks like Young Mac might have made a mistake, lost some time to Dynamic, and now Shooter is right on him. We're about to get the 2-lap card next time by. They were only about 30 seconds faster. They were 30 seconds slower. Oh, Shooter tries to make a move up the inside of Young Mac, but gets reset. Oh, Shooter loops out at the top of that hill. Young Mac's starting to make up a little bit more time on Dynamic now. I don't know if Dynamic has backed off the pace a little just to stay consistent. But it doesn't look like he's just putting down the raw speed right now. You can tell Shooter is, though. It looks like Shooter is full on 110% charging right now. He knows the 2-lap board's about to come out, and there is now a definite sense of urgency. Oh, the Spain rider of Jose Terra just goes down in 4th. Shire, the Team Japan riders 5th. Oh, that allows. Oh, nope, never mind. Strixie got reset the same exact line. So Team Germany and Team Japan will now battle for 5th. In this moto. Team Netherlands rider Duncan X Nick sitting 7th, and Team Nigeria rider the Real Tug in 8th. Two-lap card is about to come out for Dynamic Snipes. Young Max still sitting in 2nd, gaining a position and helping his team lose another point in the overall. But that's not going to be good for Team Canada, as Shooter is sitting 3rd after winning the 2nd moto. Which means yeah. I mean, there's still a lap and a half left. Anything's possible. I mean, he's only a mistake away. Depending how big the mistake... Oh, there's a mistake by Young Mac. That's going to help Shooter out big time with the way he just got reset. Shooter has now gotten the blessing he needed. Oh. Oh. As I say that, he almost loses his... I don't even know what just happened. I'm just going to say that. I don't even know. He's almost lost it. See the different line choice there? I don't really know. I want to say that inside's faster, but once they get into the rollers, it looks like the outside's just as fast. Team Spain rider of Jose Terra still sitting 4th, Japan 5th, Germany 6th. Oh, Nigeria has made it his way up to 7th now, and then Team Netherlands is right behind him, looking to battle it out for that 7th place spot. Dynamic has got the white flag though as he goes up the uphill double. He has got a pretty good gap. He could definitely make a mistake and still have the lead. But you don't want to do that because with these two behind him, if that would happen, I feel like even though he'd still have a lead, he probably would end up not winning it. Just because of who's behind him. These two are some really good racers on MXGP. They're really competitive, and they know what to do when the time comes. So you don't want to ever give them that opportunity. See what Shooter can do here, though. This top 3 has been interesting to watch all night. Regardless of what the positions were, who was where. It was always a battle, whether it was for the lead, for second, for third, whatever. Oh, the real tug disconnects. Uh-oh. No, Young Mac got reset. That's great news for Team Canada. They get right up in there in the second with the final lap. Oh my. Can Young Mac make something happen here with only a couple sections to go for Team Australia? Gets that cleanly. I don't know. Shooter is looking pretty good here. Dynamic is, I want to say, yes, he is going to bring this one home. Moto number 3 win in the 125 class. I guess he didn't get the news flash about him being number 113. I don't know how I just noticed that. But nonetheless, you know, he's still here. He Moto scores a 1-2-1 for Team USA in the 125 class. Team Canada X209 Shooter finishes second. I believe that is a 2-1-2. And then Young Mac Team Australia gets a 3-3-3. I'm not sure the exact finishes on from that, but I believe Jose Otero got 2 fourths. I could be wrong. But the stream will end. I'm not going to be streaming since I am racing the 250 class. It's just something I don't want to deal with while racing. But I will be up and streaming for the 450 class, so just stay tuned.